Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the FrostBytez gaming experience. Let's keep on exploring the fun area of the Clock Tower, Section 4 of the castle, mansion, whatever it is you choose to call it. I like calling it a mansion sometimes. Get ourselves an MP upgrade here. This is the only upgrade that is hidden within, like, the middle of a room. Not on the side that leads to a new area, but just, like, right in the middle of it. Get close enough to get enough time upgrades there, and 2 of these should be enough to take care of them. Perfect. Let's see, I've gotten 2 emeralds, so I got an HP recovery rate. So as you see, not exactly a fast one, but it kind of does go over time, and any amount that you can get is better than nothing, really. And then, let's see here, I've got a good amount of rubies there, so that's why my attack's been so up. I guess I've been getting lucky on the amount of rubies that I've been dropping. Don't you dare, stupid rabbit. Alrighty, we're going to come right through here. Oh, whoops. Get ourselves another skill upgrade. Another one that I don't really go on my way to utilize all that much. The red one, our shield dagger. Basically, we create a spinning dagger that goes around and around and you can run into enemies. Thing is that it doesn't protect you from taking any damage. And you have to get really close to your enemies in order to utilize this. So you are going to take a moderate amount of damage just to utilize it. Don't you even dare. And I just think freezing time and using the 1,000 daggers is just miles better, actually. I think I do have... Yes, I do, actually. I kind of wanted to go back to get a heal, but we are coming up on the next heal anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. Utilize my 1,000. I'll have to do 1,000 daggers for these ones. I think they only just take 4 basic attacks. The cannonball, even if it drops, like when it hits the side, it dropping it will actually do damage to you. I'm not exactly sure how much damage or if it's even that much more than taking it normally or not. I'm not exactly sure, but you will still take damage from it. I'm starting to get lucky with my little drops here. Alright, here we go. Next boss fight. Let's get our chainsaw ready. Okay, this boss fight took me an enormous amount of times to beat, and my first go around I had to actually go on my way and get, I think, 2 HP recoveries in order to beat her my first time, until I finally found out how her strategy fully works, and especially how her limit break attack works. Because her limit break attack really confused me at first, but then I finally found the pattern within it. This is Ramilia. She's the one that created this whole entire world, because, you know, she just wanted us to play a game, I guess. Not exactly sure, but anyways, let's go ahead and start throwing 2 chainsaws. She's going to start off by doing these purple attacks. Shoots out 2 slow and then 4 relatively fast. So you want to just dodge out on one direction, then dodge the other. She's going to turn herself into a load of bats, and you can just jump right over them, no problem. Next attack, she's going to throw out these orbs, but the yellow orbs go back along with the pink orbs. There is a way to dodge them just by, like, finding the very center graze area for it. I'm not good enough to find that. Does that little arrow attack there. Again, you are capable of sliding through without freezing time or slowing down time. I'm not good enough. Especially with this attack. I am not good enough to dodge on this one either. In fact, I'm just going to slide right through. Make my life a lot easier. And just rinse and repeat until the limit break attack. Oh, I thought I could only throw 1 there. That was pretty good. Got her down about half health. Not bad. Dodge all the bats. Might as well do our chainsaw attack right then and there. Freeze frame. Dodge through. Go through. Get ourselves a little bit of graze there. Oh, I actually got a lot of time, too. Nice. Dodge to the side and just find the one that you can slide through. Alrighty, so here comes our limit break attack. One that was really obnoxious to me at first. So you find the center, and you just time the jump, not to get hit, and then time the jump again. Perfect. Took me forever to figure that one out. And because of that, that was the reason why I died so many times and had to actually get some health upgrades in order to beat her. Because, oh my god, I was like, how do you dodge this? I could not figure out where the jump point was at, but it's right in the center, actually. So whenever she does that attack, you kind of want to aim yourself to be right in the center of the area. Let's get some more of these first. Slide through, get more time. Thank you. I might be able to take her out before her next limit break attack, because she's got 2. She's one of the first ones that has 2, ooh boy, limit break attacks. Slide, 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 just slide hit. There we go. That's like really the only thing good that the slide is for, damage-wise. She's going to do her second one now, but I think I might actually kill her before then. Okay, no, she's still going to do it, it looks like. Unless I'm really lucky here. Killed her before it. Woo! Awesome. Her next limit break attack, and I feel bad for not showcasing it, but I'm actually kind of glad that I was able to take her out that easily, so I didn't even have to see it. Anyways, so her next limit break attack is the same thing that we just went through, where it just has those lasers that go through, except for she does it in a continuous diagonal line, and it's easier to dodge because all you got to do is just continuously sidestep. So it's just going to laser through one at a time, and you just go right in between where 2 of them are and just sidestep along with it. You know, it's really easy to dodge. You get a lot of graze points out of it. She'll do it going in one direction, then she'll do it going in another direction, and then she'll repeat her next attack pattern. Again, not that hard to dodge. I don't feel that bad about not showcasing it because, again, it's not a hard one to dodge anyways. The harder one to dodge was the first one where you had to time the jump and then time the jump a second time. Anyways, yeah, we win. We're done. Thanos wins. You know, the snap came in. But nope, we actually do not. So, as I was talking about that attack there, so essentially, she said, okay, this game was fun. Let's go ahead and call it good. She snapped her fingers. Half the universe died, and we're still here. So, nothing really happened out of that. So, basically, what's happening is someone else is also taking advantage of this world. So, it's not just Remelia that's taken over the world, but some other mysterious person that we have to find out who it is once we go through the 5th section and deal with the actual final boss fight. Yeah, we're on boss number 4, and the next one is the very last one. That's kind of how short this game is. Again, really short game, but a really fun game all the same. Alright, so now we gotta go to the throne room and see who exactly it is that's, you know, taking advantage of this whole entire world. So basically, we snapped our fingers and destroyed half of the population in the entire existence just to still be stuck here. Good job, Remelia. Thanos would be proud of you. Alrighty, so we got one more area to go through, and this area will get us all that we need to do our backtracking to get every single upgrade in the game in order to 100% it. But as you can see, you know, the reason why I haven't been backtracking this whole entire time is because you don't really need a lot of the upgrades in order to beat this game. You only need it, obviously, if you want to 100% the game. You know, and it does make it easier towards the end of the game once you do get all of it. I feel confident that I can beat the rest of the game with how I am right now, 120 HP, 120 MP, and that's it. But again, I do want to showcase it. Just because, you know, I feel like 100%ing this game for you guys. With that said, and I'll be putting it on all of the videos that I upload, but if you go down in the description, I will have a link that goes to a photo that I made that showcases 100% of the map for this game, and it also showcases where every single upgrade is within this game, okay? So if there's ever a point, if you're like watching this and you're like, oh, you know, he's 100%ing the game, if you're like missing that one room and you just don't know where it is, just click down in the description and I can it will showcase, you know, what it is that you're missing. We're just going to go ahead and cheese our way down here to get ourselves the blue key. Excellent. Blue key will, for one thing, be able to bring us over to here for 100%ing the map. And hello, goodbye, going back in. So yeah, that took care of that section there. So now all we need is the purple key, but again, the purple key is just to get us to the final boss. Those fairies will only spray the red smoke that gets rid of our time. Outside of that, they need to touch you in order to damage you. We have these little cute little dragons that we got to deal with. They take quite a number of hits to be destroyed, but just like with the gargoyles, they attack from a distance that's not too threatening. And they're more threatening when you just try and run right through them, really. Just try and get a move on. Still have not gotten a diamond. I've gotten 2 emeralds, but no diamonds yet. Oh, I want to take care of her first, just so I don't have to worry about my time ordeal. Come on. You go down. Alrighty, so area 5. We got 3 dragons here. I'll say he'll get hit by some of those. Get myself some more grays. Whoop. Excellent. More of those back. Thank you. Alrighty. We have this little Gatling gun machine girl that goes insane. I usually don't go on my way to attack her all that much because she can do a lot of damage to us in a short amount of time. Alrighty. Be careful when jumping through these little orbs that shoot electricity. Even touching the orbs themselves can damage you. It's not just the electricity that can. That's really important with ones like these. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to utilize that. I can just do this. We can just make our own little platforms and jump right on over. And we can just jump right over this. And as you can see, you know, even the electric deals are covered in their own, you know, colors. So purple ones, gotta deal with them. I don't need to freeze time though. I need to freeze it this way. Alright, these guys, I hate them. They take a lot of hits to do, and then they shoot out that purple little... Oh, no. What I like to call Spaghetti-O, based off of Metroid 1, really. That's how I've always viewed the Metroid 1 at the very end when you go against some other brand. I've just seen those as little Spaghetti-Os, really. Anyways, he shoots little purple Spaghetti-Os, and because they're purple, that means that we can't deal with them. You know, when you freeze time, they're still going to go through. And all they do, really, is just bounce off walls. They bounce off everything that it can, and, you know, it can just be a little bit annoying to go against. This guy here, I call it a Minotaur. I don't know exactly what it is, because again, I don't know the actual names of any of these, really. Takes a lot of hits, just like a lot of other things you're going to be dealing with in this area. But he does, all he does is just throw out his sword, and he just does attacks in 3 directions, one going up, one going center, one going down, relatively easy to dodge. We're coming back to where the chandeliers are now capable of following on us again. So definitely be careful on that. To me, the biggest threat is the Gatling gun girl over this guy. This guy's easy to dodge. The Gatling gun girl, on the other hand, no siree. Let's see which one this one considers a bigger threat. Looks like the gargoyle. Fair enough. Whoa, okay, he was actually at an angle that I wasn't anticipating. No, you don't. Oh, whoops. This should be enough. Hopefully soon to take care of him. But as you can see, that one little chandelier there is due to fall on us. Yay. I want to get more time back. Now, if you're really good, you can get to it. You can see where he's going to angle the shots and just get a good graze through it. But it looks like I'm not as lucky to get that close. Alright, did my 1,000 daggers against her. 3 extra attacks. More rabbits because I hate them. Lord, do I hate them. So now that we got ourselves the final key that we need in order to start backtracking, the only thing that's keeping us from backtracking for the time being is there's also a skill I want to get before we go out of our way to backtrack. First, let me get these. Thank you. And let's just go ahead and just throw daggers from underneath him. Woo. Nice try. You almost tricked me there. I think the Minotaurs have the best chance of dropping diamonds, but again, I've only gotten one, so I really don't know. It's really tough to get the diamonds in this game. Oh, I hate the Gatling gun girl. Oh boy, I might as well freeze time right there. Just to, and you can see the little bullets too. I like that little attention to detail they throw in there. Alright, I want to go this way. She will not attack until we're close enough. But now that we are, we can just 1,000 dagger her. There we go. Freeze time, double jump, unfreeze, refreeze. Now, I've ran into a thing during one of my plays. It's really interesting that during a refreeze process, sometimes if you hit the water, I guess, at a certain speed, you'll clip through it and cause yourself to be stuck in the water frozen. Because again, the water does freeze with you in it. Like, you'll be frozen if you're frozen within the water itself. Oh. My favorite skill item, the Lost Holy Sword. So the Lost Holy Sword, the reason why I like having it when coming to backtracking is that if you've ever played Symphony of the Night, it works exactly like the sword familiar that you can get with Alucard, but this one's a little bit more competent as it essentially goes right for the enemy and just goes right for the throat, immediately starting attacking them, but also for your first go through, it also can find the hidden areas for you just like the auto aim. Now, the reason why there's no skill cost when it comes to using Lost Holy Sword is that it comes with his individual attacks. The more attacks he does, the more MP he consumes, or the more time he consumes. Until you get, before you get all of your MP upgrades, it's best just to freeze time and let them do, you know, let the sword do the attacks that way instead, rather than having it consume all your MP, because it does consume a lot of MP. As you saw there, the best reason why you have it is that it can showcase where all the hidden areas are. But the biggest reason why I love him so much is because since it automatically targets enemies, it means it's easier to deal with the wisps or other enemies, because in most cases when you're backtracking, instead of having to go out of your way and have to deal with the enemies with a couple dagger attacks, your sword's going to do all the attacking for you. So all you have to do is just run and find where it is that you need to go. That's really it. That's all there is to it. But it does take a lot of MP to utilize. Again, utilize your time freeze as much as you can with your sword. Perfect. I think down here, yep, is my warp. So up here, which I want to go to first. Just let him take care of that guy for us for the time being. Let's say should be running out soon. I'm going to go ahead and get those sparked off. Well, let's go ahead and go up here because we do want to get ourselves a full heal first where we start doing all of our backtracking. Oh boy. Okay, well, give me all of my time first. Okay, lucky. Not so lucky. Missed the can. Good job. We got it. Perfect. And I think there's one more, there's two more in stage 5. Yeah, we've gotten all the trash cans so far, basically. If you've been watching this up until this point, then we've already taken care of all the trash cans that we need to. But now let's actually start looking to backtrack here. So let's go ahead and warp back. And we'll actually call it a part right there, ladies and gentlemen. So when we return, we're actually going to start with all of our backtracking. So hope you enjoy the rest of your evenings. Catch you all in the next part.